Hi guys, I'm Lamia and welcome back to Luminous Life. Today I want to talk to you guys about the Mercury retrograde that we are currently in. So Mercury retrograde started on the 29th of May and is going to go on till the 22nd of June. There is a shadow period before and after, so the shadow period will go on till I think the 7th of July. So Mercury, it rules technology, communication, travel, information, or anything else that's related to communication. So technology is an extension of communication, it is a form of communication. So you can expect certain glitches and things feeling a little bit stuck. There are going to be certain secrets that are going to get uncovered. The fact that we are in the middle of an eclipse season, you can expect big news that affects everybody, that impacts the world to come to light. This to me kind of again reminds me that I need to have better tech boundaries to protect my psyche, to protect my energy, because again we pick up a lot of this from communication portals, by listening to people, by watching certain kind of content. And so again, it's that extension of understanding communication, its implications, how it affects us and how we are communicating. So Mercury retrograde is happening in the sign of Gemini, and Geminis are quick-witted, they can be impulsive, they are hard thinkers, they are intellectuals, and so you can expect things happening up here in the mind. And as I was saying, communication, so you want to be mindful to not have impulsive communication and just think before you speak, think before you type. Get clear on what you want to say, have that clarity in the mind space before you respond or choose to react to something. And yes, Mercury retrograde can be a challenging and disruptive time. There can be traffic, there can be emails that didn't get sent, certain things that feel stuck, as I said earlier. But as I see it, it's a great time for growth. It's a great time to have clarity, to exercise discernment. You want to recognize where in your own life you need to bring about certain changes and reforms. I see it as a great potential for growth. Every 4 months, the universe gives you a small wake-up call to see where you're caught up in patterns, where you're repeating patterns and why you're attracting those patterns. And so to fix that aspect of yourself where you are stuck in a habit, you're stuck in repeated kind of behaviors. So do not dread this time. See it as a time for, again, divine change. And if you have to sign a contract right now, I would say avoid it. If you are in a legal situation, review documentation. Don't try and have there be an outcome at this time. Instead, look at your strategy, rethink your strategy, re-look at documentation. Because you're not signing things in Mercury retrograde, because you're letting certain projects be on pause, because you're letting certain legal proceedings be on pause, don't see this as an inconvenience. See it as divine timing is coming and you're getting a chance until that time comes around to reassess everything that you are doing, to reevaluate your strategy, to reevaluate the documentation, to read the fine prints, to go over and over again. So I was talking to my father today and I told him, think of it as a time to finish projects, to finish old, unfinished business. But maybe not try and start something fresh at this time. Maybe just wait to see how you can first finish what's incomplete before you start something new. And so if something feels stuck, go back and see what's causing it to be stuck. Are you causing it to be stuck? Have you overlooked something important? So that's the general energy of Mercury retrograde, that you want to go back, reassess, reform, and then come back with a renewed sense of understanding, clarity, discernment, as I said, so you know what you're doing is serving you and is in alignment with your higher self and supports your greater good. On the relationship front, there's a lot of information that exes come back, that people from your past reach out to you. And I always say it does not mean that you should get back with that person, although in some cases it could mean that. Most of the times, it's trying to remind you to reinstate your boundaries, to maybe go back and get some closure. Perhaps you didn't get closure, you didn't get a chance to deal with that friendship or relationship or that or whatever was going on in that relationship effectively enough at the time. So now you're getting a chance to get closure, to forgive yourself, to forgive them, to let them go. It could also mean that it's time for you to reconnect with some family members or friends you have lost touch with. So you could reach out to someone who you think of. It could be a time to reconnect with them in that manner where you feel like, hey, I haven't had time to connect with this person I love so much, or I haven't been able to catch up with them, and you take that time to catch up with them. But largely, if exes come back, take that moment to look at the situation with a fresh perspective. You're getting that opportunity to see that things have changed. You're probably not so angry or aggravated about it anymore, so you can respond in a different way. You are now understanding, you have clarity, you're understanding what really matters to you and how or whether this relationship or this friendship serves you or doesn't serve you. So I think Mercury retrograde is a great time. It's bringing up the past for you to deal with it. It's bringing up the old for you to recognize, are you fully over it? Does it still irritate you? If you're wondering why this stuff is coming up, maybe you need to look within and make peace with certain things. Perhaps you really need to forgive yourself in the scheme of things, and that's why this pattern is coming back, because maybe you're holding yourself responsible for something. So I wish you all a wonderful retrograde, but I hope this helps. The do's and don'ts: do not sign on a dotted line, delay it. If you need to sign on a dotted line, look through it over and over and over again. Do not be impulsive. Take your time with making decisions. Take this time to finish unfinished projects. Take this time to connect with yourself, to go inward, to slow down. I know people don't like to hear this, but this is an important time for you to slow down and look within. And after the eclipse, that was a rebirth eclipse, we are given an opportunity to say, who are you rebirthing? What are you rebirthing? How are things going to be different this time around? So I hope you enjoy this time and don't take it too seriously. And if you have any questions, please write to me. I'd be happy to answer them. And sending you all lots of love.